Hey everybody, Vacationeer Tom here with vlogger extraordinaire John Self. We're at this year's Craft Beer Food Festival at SeaWorld Orlando. We're gonna check it out. It runs from, well, I'll put the dates down below. You can see it's a wonderful food event. So we're gonna get our lanyard and sample some treats. So join us as we drink around the lake here at SeaWorld Orlando.
Why? Dude, it's not the size that matters. It's the motion of the ocean, dude. That's what they say.
Okay, I think we've seen enough of that. So I got the annual pass holder sampler. Unfortunately, ironically, they're out of lanyard holders for the APs. They have them for the regular passes. So it looks like the annual pass holders get the short end of the lanyard, as it were. Lager, van life. Oh, how lovely. This is booth 3. They have an IPA. They have an L and IPA at Lager Van Life. That's really weird. They don't have a lager at Lager for Life. Van Life.
That is weird.
This has the same old stuff. Chicken leg devices, woodchuck slider, pretzel tray. Yeah, nothing special there. Nothing new for this year for sure. This is booth 5, Brews and Chews. Brews and Chews. We got the boozy s'mores, which it says it contains alcohol, so I'm not sure. I'm sure it's fine for kids to eat. I don't know. Then we got the slider.
That's a good question.
Yeah. And then we got the Keep Groovin', or I'll put it down below, the lager. The lager is very good. I had some. It's 110 degrees, so it tastes quite glorious. And we'll get, it's supposed to have jalapeno slaw or something, so I'm excited to give it a shot. So let's dig in and see what we got. So it's the pulled pork slider. It's got bruschetta bun, funky Buddha infused barbecue pork, smoked pork, which is very good, and jalapeno slaw. Oh, it's a slaw that's jalapeno.
Yeah.
All right, well, what do you think?
I need a moment because, you know, I do so much table service restaurant stuff. I have to pause to go, what would this be?
Yeah.
And we went to Trails End.
I would eat this over at the Trails End sandwich bar.
Yes. But I'm not sure most guests would. That's what I switched to food blogger mode. Just the texture. I think it's a better pork sandwich than what we had at Trails End.
Yeah, this is good. Like, I would get this as a full sandwich.
Yeah, it's got some texture issues, but if that's your biggest complaint about a pork sandwich at a festival, you got nothing. Yeah. No, I think it's good. I think it's a reasonable.
Yeah, no,
it's a reasonable option.
It is solid. Worth a sample. Now it is a small piece, and I don't know what the price is, but
$11.99.
That's ridiculous.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean they price these prices to force you to get the sampler, obviously. But for a sample with a lanyard, it's not too shabby.
Hold on.
Oh, here we go. Living the blogger life. So let's wrap this guy up.
I'm not confident that's where your spice comes from, Tom.
Well, there's jalapeno.
Yeah, it's the jalapeno. No, your assessment correctly at first was correct. The flavor comes from the pork.
Yeah. All right. S'mores. Yeah, I mean,
it does provide s'mores, and because I'm more sensitive to it than you are, I can detect the booze.
You can. I don't detect booze at all.
Oh, a child could eat this.
Okay, so it's very, very faint. Okay.
You have to be me. Sorry, for those of you not familiar, if I drink half of like a can of beer, I'm drunk. Yeah, I'm a real lightweight. Okay, so drunk might be too harsh a word, but I'll have known that I had too much to drink.
Yeah.
I can tell.
Okay, interesting. Yeah, I can't.
But the fact that you can't tell, not surprised at all.
Yeah, no.
Especially after you already drank your sample.
I did drink a lager.
And it does do what it says. This is a boozy s'more. Now, we can sit here and argue the quality of it, but at least it's what it says it is.
It's certainly a s'more.
Uh-huh.
You got all the flavors of a s'more. So I can't complain. I mean, if you order this with the title of boozy s'mores, you're not going to be disappointed unless you're looking for booze.
Unless you're looking for the boozy cupcakes during the 7 Seas.
Yes, yeah.
Those were not given out to children.
Yeah, those were more.
Those were not given out to this food blogger.
Yeah, this was not. really all that boozy. So yeah, but all in all, yeah, this was new as well. The pulled pork, that was new. Both were very good. They got cheese curds too. Those are new. I did not do those. This have spicy ranch with it, so it'd probably be pretty good. But we'll move on to the next item or the next place and get something new. We'll try to stick to the new stuff because the old reliables that they've always had, go back and watch an old video or any video for that matter, and you'll find those. But we're gonna go give you all the new. So there you go. Boozy s'more. On to the next. All right, the next, well, non-stop, I guess, is the New Orleans corner. They have the same thing they always have. Nothing new this year, so we're gonna skip it. But beignets, they're really good. And the tachos, those are good. In years past, they did have Yingling, I believe, here, and they don't have this year. So that's disappointing. But yeah, we're gonna skip this year because there's nothing new. And if you haven't noticed, it's hot outside. All right, the next stop, Wish You Were Here. Do they have somebody at the register? I don't know. Poutine and pork belly. Let's go. All right, from the Wish You Were Beer, we got the short rib poutine, 12-hour braised pale ale short rib, side winder fries, Wisconsin cheese curds and gravy, and the pork belly. This is the short rib poutine, right? Yes, because they have the fries. And then this is the pork belly and kimchi. Yes. Soy honey glazed pork belly, scallion sweet cornbread. So, and this is the drink. It's a shanty, summer shanty. It's pale ale and lemonade mixed together. So we're gonna dig into these bad boys and see how they are. All right, our initial thoughts of the short rib and poutine.
Well, so far I've only had the potato, and the potato by itself is unique and a decent shape and a nice texture.
Okay, all right, fair enough. I had it all together. It's okay.
The short rib by itself tastes like I bought something at Costco, put it in the crock pot, and had it for a meal after church on Sunday. It's okay,
yeah,
but it's not enough to hold this thing together.
Yeah, all in all, it's okay is basically what the review is. I do agree the potatoes aren't your standard. I mean, they're poutine, right? So I'm not sure what that means in the culinary world. How it differs from.
I'm judging you right now.
Yeah.
Especially because you're a local and you have the daily poutine at Disney Springs. Basically, it's any excuse to throw gravy and some cheese curds on top of fries of any kind.
Oh yeah.
Anybody from Kansas
any fries
is offended by now, but that's the definition used by theme parks.
Yeah, I'm hard pressed to say there's a lot of gravy in this.
There's negligible gravy.
Yeah.
Remember the poutine you had at Mardi Gras that I made you get at the Canada booth?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This is way inferior.
Yeah. But for a sample, if you're getting it at least sample, it's a good portion size.
That's fair.
I will give it that much.
The weakness of this dish is the pork rib.
Yeah.
I mean, short rib.
Yeah.
And there's not any real cheese curd on this, which is a problem because you have a cheese curd booth just around the corner.
Yeah, that is true.
Problem.
Yeah, very small amount. I did get the full-size summer shanty. That's why it's bigger than what you'd expect. Typically, if you're coming to this event, you're better served using your samples, if you can afford it, of course. You're better served using your samples on food because there's one size food. There is no sample size of food. And as you saw from my last sample size beverage I got, they cut your size, and it's not worth, even for the price that I'm paying per sample, it's not worth that. So you're better served to pay. Now this was 15 bucks. So, and it's that much because it's a mixture. I mean, it's not a cocktail per se though.
No.
Yeah, I know, it's just expensive. For a beer, it's very expensive. Now that I'm thinking about it, but.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Considering there's lemonade as a component in there.
Yeah, it's not alcohol. So, yeah, I don't know. But still. All right, we're gonna finish this up and then move on to whatever this thing is.
Pork belly and kimchi.
There you go. All right, the pork belly in kimchi.
and enjoy the
I
rest of your day.
thoroughly enjoyed this. This is equal standings as the first thing we got. The
May we have your
whatever it was.
attention, please. Dolphin
The
Adventures
pulled pork cider was really good for me because it was spicy. This has a
Please
spice to it
consult
too.
the park app for the
It's full of
next
flavor.
showtime. Once again,
Yes.
I really like this. Now, John, your first bite,
My first bite was hideous.
you got something hard.
Yeah, the preparation was very poor on the piece I got.
Yeah.
They're trying to make kimchi for a food festival. That's like, if you're familiar with cooking shows, that's like going on Iron Chef and trying to make ice cream or risotto. It's
Yeah.
not a good move.
Yeah. But you've had some after that. So tell me your
The
thoughts.
kimchi portion is not good, but it's not bad.
Okay. Now, I'm no kimchi expert.
Right, the kimchi really holds this back.
Okay.
The cornbread, when it soaks up the sauce and the other things with it, makes a good combination. The other protein is not bad. It needs to be eaten all together.
Yeah, as one bite with everything, oh man, it is really
If I
good.
were at it gets higher marks because it's a festival food that's unique. It's not just you're rolling out another burger, another version of fries, another. So that's definitely a plus.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I really like it, but I'm not sure I can overcome my bad experience. But this is like any festival. You can come and have a really bad experience in one bite.
Yeah.
And that doesn't reflect what most people are going to have.
I think the cornbread's really good.
I think the cornbread is good.
No, it is the sweet variety.
Right, sorry, that's a conversation from the other day.
Yeah. But I thoroughly enjoy this. I would get this again as well. The short rib poutine, I'd leave it. I don't need it. I mean, somebody got it. I'd eat some of it.
But if you had a group of picky eaters,
Yes, this is very safe.
yes,
There's no flavors that are gonna like, oh, this for sure.
picky
Oh,
eaters are
it's
not
so
eating
spicy.
this.
Yeah. No, but for those who have a a more defined or refined palate, as myself, this is very good.
I'm still not as impressed with it as you are, but it's better than that.
Yes, it's better than that. Yeah, for sure. All right.
Yeah,
Well-
it's not getting high marks if I end up writing a blog about this. But it's not bad.
All right, well, there you go. So that's Wish You Were Beer, booth number 8. So we're gonna wrap this up and head on to the next one. Let's continue our craft beer journey. Distilled Delights sounds, dare I say, delightful. Is there anybody over there? Mezcal Flight. Mango Mezcal. Hello. What's that?
Are you guys ready for a drink?
Is the mango mezcal good? Mezcal?
Mango mezcal, the cocktail?
Yeah.
I personally do not know, but a lot of people say that it's really good.
You know what? I think I'll go with sample size for it.
Alright, may I please have the whole lanyard? I have to go take it over
Oh,
there.
okay, sure.
Alright.
Thank
Did
you.
you want tahini in it?
However it comes.
However it comes? Alright, perfect.
All right, this is the cocktail, the mezcal talk cocktail. I'm a little afraid because she asked if I wanted the something in it. I don't even know what that is. I said
The
yes.
tahini?
Tahini.
Yeah,
That's on top. Is that the spice?
No.
All right, well, here we go. She added stuff in it before she put the mango juice in it, so let's see. All right, mango.
Please say lime since it's on top of it.
Interesting. I have a lot of lime nowadays, and I didn't taste lime in it,
Okay.
which is weird.
And you have the tahini, the lime, the mango, and the mezcal.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's good. You want to try it?
No, I'm good.
You sure?
Yeah, I know I don't like mezcal. Remember, I went to the mezcal tasting at Frontera Cochina. The La Cava Tequila did.
Honestly, I don't think you get more mango than anything else. I don't know if you even taste it.
That's fair.
So what's here at Go for the Grain? Walking taco. Okay.
Taco.
Michelada shrimp ceviche. Ceviche. Oh, that'd be good. That's the only thing that's new, so we should probably get that.
Walking taco's not new? Only the ceviche?
Yeah, returning favorite is the walking taco. I think I got that last year, actually, the walking taco. All right, this is the Michelada shrimp ceviche, lime and Mexican Michelada marinated shrimp, served with corn tortilla chips. All right, yeah, it looks interesting. Let's give it a shot, shall we? This is the greatest ceviche ever made. I quote John Self.
Please edit that out.
Yes. All right, so the shrimp ceviche. This one's got a little bit mixed reviews here at Go for the Grain. This is a solid shrimp salsa with chips. Shrimp ceviche though, not so much.
If I were ordering a chip added onto my entree somewhere, yes, chips and salsa, it'd be good, but that's not ceviche.
Yeah. I mean, again, for the sample price we're paying, you do get a lot of shrimp, so it's probably a value. However, if you're paying full freight,
You're insane.
$12.99, that's a bit much for what you're getting. But that can be said for every dish, every sample in this event. If you're paying full price, it's overpriced. So definitely, you have to.
Fair. This one is just dramatically overpriced.
But there is shrimp. I mean, I don't know. I'd say the shrimp, you get more shrimp than the pulled pork that you got in that little sandwich, that slider.
Remember, you were higher on the pulled pork sandwich than I was.
But I'm just saying value-wise.
Yeah.
I think this meat, the estimated cost of the meat, this shrimp would cost more than the pulled pork would.
I'm following your logic.
But I mean, it's a solid, nice, cool dish to get here on a summer day.
Thank you for giving me something nice to write.
Yes, it's a refreshing dish to get for sure. But just know going in that it's essentially shrimp salsa with nacho chips. But if that's all if that's okay with you, this is a solid addition.
It's not okay with me if you call it ceviche. Sorry.
He's a stickler. But for me, it's fine. All right, let's finish this up and move on to the next place. All right, there we go. The street corn, I'm telling you, this is much better than what they had.
Oh, this is, let me preach. This is 5 million times better than what they had before.
Yeah,
what I have for 7 Seas.
So much better for 7 Seas. This is brand new this year for this festival.
I don't care if it tastes like dirt. It's way better.
I had this, probably the exact same thing, same preparation at Busch Gardens, Tampa, and it was glorious. Okay. So I'm sure this is going to be stupendous. So let's dig in. The corn's a bit undercooked. Yeah. The biggest flaw of this is that the corn isn't quite done. It tastes good, but the corn not being done, kind of really throws it for a while.
Yep, I agree.
Yeah. I mean, it's good, and it'd be better if the corn is completely cooked. Yeah, I mean, it's probably my batch. I would suspect if you come here, the chances are you're going to get corn that is cooked fully. But yeah, very good. Except caveat, our corn, and it could be our piece alone, or our batch, slightly undercooked. That's all I have to say. But definitely
just to clarify, I would say more than slightly.
Okay, yeah.
But the toppings are a gigantic improvement over
100%.
7 Seas.
They could just
portion size,
cook it.
Everything's way better.
Yeah, 100%, 100%. Yeah, yeah, because this is probably the same price as the small piece.
It's a little bit more, but not ridiculous.
Yeah. So, all right, let me eat this corn and we'll move on. All right, well, I think that's it for the corn. This is how bad or how undercooked this corn is. We're not finishing it. We're throwing this out because we just can't. This is too undercooked for us to eat.
I feel bad. I feel I work for a different food blog right now saying that.
Mum's the word.
I'm not putting this on my count of food that I have ordered and not eaten. This doesn't count.
Yeah, we ate it. I
still only have one item ever in the history of being a food blogger.
Oh, please tell us. What was that you ordered and did not eat?
That was the Hades hot dog at Mickey's Not So Scary from Friar's Nook. It was the most disgusting thing I've ever had in my entire life.
Wow. So much so that you didn't eat it.
Nope.
Well, you took a bite.
I ate half of it.
Oh, you ate half. Okay. Then you
It
threw
was
it away.
awful. There was nothing of value in it whatsoever.
I got you. Yeah. Same here. I mean, no, don't get us wrong. The toppings, the cheese, the sauce, the Cheetos, everything is very good.
No, they were good. I mean, okay, they were good for what
For what
they
it
were.
is. Yeah. But the corn is just not cooked enough.
Of course, it's not prepared.
Yeah. So that's it for this. So let's move on to the next booth and try not to melt. Be malty, not salty. Let's see what they got here. They got the pretzel wrapped bratwurst, Wisconsin bratwurst, the beer mug pretzel. I guess we're gonna try the Wisconsin bratwurst. Here we go. And there's the bratwurst that we got. This is the beer mug pretzel. Yeah. It does look like a beer mug. I'll give it credit. All right, here we go. This is the bratwurst. Look how good that looks. It has the bratwurst, sauerkraut, cheese, mustard, the peppers and onions. It looks absolutely delightful.
On the pretzel bun.
On a pretzel bun, which I absolutely adore. John, please, cut the sucker in half. Let's do it. The first decision. He's a professional here, folks. Don't try this at home. He limbered up before making this attempt. I remember I had this at, well, something comparable to this at the Seven Seas, and it was delightful. In fact, I think it made my top 5. All right. Go ahead. Thoughts? What? Beer cheese?
What were your thoughts?
Oh,
The combination of the beer cheese and the sauerkraut?
I'll be honest with you. I barely taste the mustard. Kind of overpowers everything.
Okay, my first bite, I had only beer cheese.
Ah, okay. I think I got a lot of mustard on mine. The spicy brown really is very good.
I see what you mean now. It is very... This is not meant to be a criticism, but it can't sound like a criticism out of anything but a criticism out of my mouth. I think they put so much mustard on here to cover up in case it wasn't very good.
Maybe.
I mean, it's not bad.
Yeah, I think the Seven Seas version was slightly better than this. But for a sample, this hearty is definitely a shareable meal. Or,
If you can cut it.
if you can cut it.
And I'm a trained professional, and I had trouble.
Overall, I'd recommend it. Definitely this over the beer mug pretzel. They have 2 new items this year that are just pretzels that are shaped different things. All right, I think the only thing
No,
really
it's not bad. The broth's not really very good.
Yeah.
But I was worried about that because the brat sits in the pretzel bun in the warmer for a long time.
Yes.
Then they add the toppings to it.
Yeah. Because they smother it with so much other stuff, they can get away with it.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with that at a theme park.
Yeah. But yeah, overall it's pretty good. What we have left? We have
some donuts for me to
we
eat.
had some donuts to eat, and I think that's about it. Some sweets. That's all that's new this year. Other than, like I said, there's 2 pretzels. What else do we skip? The cheesecake thing. It's just so hot. It's hard to eat when it's so hot. And especially, it's hard to eat sweets when it's hot, for me anyway. I know John's scoffing.
Amateur.
Yeah, sorry. All right, here we are at Donut Forget My Beer. Oh, that's awesome. New Twist and Shout, baking me crazy in grown-ups donut holes. Let's go. All right, here we are from the, what's it called? I love the name of it. Donut Forget My Beer. It's the Twist and Shout Guinness Glazed Cronut. They're baking me crazy in the grown-ups donut holes. All of these actually contain alcohol.
Yeah.
I didn't realize these all had alcohol in them. Of course, if they contain alcohol like the other thing we had, not so much. Which one of these is which?
This is obviously baking me crazy. This is obviously Twist and Stout. This is the grown-up donut holes.
I'm going for a donut hole first because it's easy. I don't have to cut it. Ooh. I do taste some alcohol in that.
Okay. Let me have one before I just say to you, I'm a lightweight and can't have any more.
Now, it quickly dissipates and becomes a regular donut after the first 2 bites, or the first 2 chews. But that initial bite,
Not for those of us who are, yeah.
yeah, so, yeah,
What's alcohol in that?
yeah, that certainly has alcohol in it. What?
Oh no.
Ah,
No wonder I was vulnerable to it. I was gonna make fun of myself because I'm like, there's hardly an alcohol in that. Never mind.
yeah, that has some alcohol. Okay, let's move.
The rest of those are yours.
All right, let's move on to the Bacon Me Crazy.
Woo. For those of you scoring at home, I'm not driving home.
I don't know if it's a function of just having this one that is very potent, but this one tastes very dull or more subtle of a flavor.
Okay, I hope you're getting a look on my face in this video. According to the menu description, the same beer that my lightweight drinks half a beer and he's drunk person is supposed to be in this. No freaking way.
No, this is very subtle taste.
And it's not really very good.
Yeah.
Okay, it's there.
Yeah, it's definitely better than this.
Well, yeah, but
This has a nice
we're using-
flakiness.
I'm assuming we're using Guinness or something like this in this one. Hold on.
Alcohol-wise, I have no idea. Guinness?
Guinness.
I'd have never guessed that in a million years. But it's flaky.
Well, it's supposed to be a cronut.
Yeah, it's. Oh, I don't know what a cronut is, but I assume this is a.
Sonic donut.
Okay, well, it seems like a good representation of that.
No, it's a good job of doing it.
Yeah.
It just doesn't have enough powerful flavor with it.
Yes, but it's still better than that.
Oh gosh, yes.
Yeah,
The donut hole have the best flavor.
100%, and the best
But
alcohol.
for
flavor.
me, I think I could eat both of those. I could probably eat a whole serving of those, but I would know it afterwards.
Yeah. All right, so donut hole's the best tasting thing. It does have a alcohol.
If you have
kick.
sensitivity to alcohol, you should have one of them,
Yeah.
which is what I did.
The Bacon Me Crazy is
Awful.
not good, and this is decent.
The cronut's not bad.
Yeah.
Even I, Mr. Less experienced with alcohol, could tell it was Guinness.
Okay, so the question is, John, what are you eating? Because I'm done. I had to make up the slack on the donut holes. You said before this that you could handle this, so.
I can finish these off. Well, I'm not eating that one.
Yeah, honestly, the only other new items there are that we didn't try are the churro cheesecake and the cheese curds. And of course the pipeline surf coaster pretzel, which we've had. That's not new, though it says it's new. That's a crime.
What? I threw away the bad donut.
This guy.
I finished off the Guinness.
Wow.
I mean, there's some words you can use in a clip. I finished off the Guinness.
Yeah, that's not normal.
And I can tell. Because I have that stout, you know, kind of, those who don't drink Guinness very often, that kind of chunky feeling beer.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
that's what I have in my teeth now.
Yeah. All right, let's just knock out those last two that we didn't try.
Sounds good.
All right. So we're circling back around to knock out those two. Here we go. All right, we went back to the Brews and Chews. This will be completest and get the cheese curds that we didn't get the first time. And I also got the cocktail. It doesn't have the cocktail on here. Well, that's disappointing. They don't have the alcohol on here. Huh. Oh, it's a something frozen something.
I don't know. I got nothing.
Oh, the fact that it's cold, I don't care what it tastes like. But it's definitely liquor in it. So, cheese curds, John. Let's do it.
I can evaluate.
Here we go. Say potato tots first of all. Oh no. They are cheese. I don't know why I thought they'd be tater tots.
For those of you familiar with cheese curds,
Yeah.
these don't have the squeaky taste, the squeaky feel. I would not define these as cheese curds anymore. These are, they're not bad. They're just very little of the effect of cheese curd. It's like you fried the cheese curd out of them. They're way past little mini cheeses.
All right.
Those of you from Wisconsin should be offended they called them Wisconsin cheese curds.
Wow. As someone who's
they are not squeaky cheese.
As someone who is not a cheese curd, what's the word? My brain is 200 degrees.
Aficionado.
There you go, aficionado. Oh, they're fine.
They're not bad. They're just not cheese curds.
What's the price point?
I didn't look. I think $10.
Yeah. Well, like I said, about everything on this, it's overpriced. But if you use the mayo, what do you think of the mayo? It is spicy a little bit.
It's theme park spicy. I would not define it as spicy. We've had at least 2 things that were spicier in this mayo.
Yeah.
At least.
I'm just happy that there's so many quote-unquote spicy options.
Well,
all right, well, that is about it for our day at the Craft Beer Festival here at SeaWorld Orlando. We ate all the new food items with the exception of the churro cheesecake.
Yep.
I'm out. I can't do it. After those 3 donuts, I don't think I have it in me. I know John could probably do it, but you know, I think we're gonna put a pin in it for now. I'm sure I'll be back before the event's over and maybe I'll try it then, but I think overall it was a very good event. John, what are your thoughts?
I think it's good. It's nice that SeaWorld trying to sneak this in before we get the spooky season. Obviously, it's catering to the 50 million alcoholic beverages that they have, but it's SeaWorld. That's their tradition. What's wrong with that?
Yeah.
Some of the items could have been better. Some of the items were pretty good festival food overall.
Yeah, it's very good. Lots of alcohol, lots of food, and it's an enjoyable time overall. John, do you have anything to add about this event?
Nope, I think you covered it all. You've done a good job.
Oh, well, thanks, John. Okay, well, that is it for this. I thank you all so much. Make sure you go to Twitter, Pastor John Self, follow him. Anything else you want to plug?
We don't have time to plug all the places I write for, but you know, let's go with that. I know that we'll be doing stuff for Attractions magazine pretty soon here at SeaWorld, and I'm not sure where else we'll be doing it.
Excellent. Make sure you go to the YouTube channel Vacationeers Podcast, like and subscribe. Also, we have a podcast, Vacationeers Theme Parks and More. Go to that too and listen up because it's a good time. We have TikTok, Vacationeers Podcast. Check that out. And our Twitter, Vacationeer Tom. So follow me on that. But I think that is it for this one. I thank everyone for joining me. Thank you for subscribing. And until the next video, keep making memories and,
as always, eat like you mean.